Hello guys, let's solve another Leetcode problem. The second on the list of blind 75. Best time to buy and sell stock. So the question is easy question. You are given an array of prices where prices I is the price of the given stock of the ith day. You want to maximize your profit by choosing a single day to buy one stock and choosing a different day in the future to sell the stock. Return the maximum profit you can achieve from this transaction. And if you cannot achieve any profit, return 0. So our input is a array of integers, and we have to find out what is the maximum profit you can make based on these stock prices. So one thing to keep in mind that this problem, you want to do only one transaction. And if you want to make a sell transaction, you need to make a buy transaction before the sell transaction. So basically for brute force method, you can easily solve this problem by going through the loop twice in a nested format. So for example, if you are buying on with first day with dollar price 7, you can figure out actually which day you want to sell it, right? So if you sell it in any of the day after first day, basically you will lose money. You will keep track of the maximum profit. And if you are looping through 2 times using order n square, you'll be able to figure out the solution. The thing is that can we make it better? And to do that, let's talk about how this whole part works, right? So let's see, if we buy it with $7 and we want to sell it in the next day, we'll make a loss, right? And same as for next day and next day and next day. And the key idea behind to solve this problem that you can only sell if you buy that stock before that specific day, right? So for example, if you want to sell it for $5, you need to buy it before 5, right? So that's a hint to find a solution, because that means if you want to sell it for $6, you need to figure out how much price you can buy it for. And if you know what is the minimum price of all the values before 6, then there's an easier way to figure out what is the maximum solution. So that's how you get into the linear time solution. So you can keep track of the minimum price you have already seen. And based on that one, you want to figure out what is the maximum gain you can make, right? So if we start from the beginning of this loop, so the minimum price is 7, because if you're in the first day, you can only buy it for 7. And you can go through all of them and figure out actually can you sell it for maximum price. As soon as you are in first location, now you don't need to buy it with 7, because now you can wait one more day and actually buy it for $1. So you can keep track of the minimum price. I can buy it for $1. Now, if you go through the list, you can figure out what is the maximum value after 1. So basically 6, right? So the difference would be 5. So let's go ahead and implement the solution. So few key things, you need to keep track of the minimum price. So if our list is empty, we want to return 0. And max profit, we have to start with 0. And mean price, what you have already seen, that needs to be the first location. So we will start with the first location. And we will come back to the S case later. So now we want to start from the second location, which is the first index. And that one, our index start with range. We start with 1 and it goes to till len of prices. So for the first location, we have to find out the profit. So profit would be, in this case, prices of IDX and minus of prices of mean price. And if your profit is greater than max profit, you want to update the profit. At the same time, if your new value, that means prices of IDX, if this is less than the mean price you have seen, you want to actually update the mean price as well. And finally, when you are outside of this loop, you would be able to return the max profit. And let's talk about the runtime complexity. So you are going through the loop only once, basically n minus 1 times. If your array is empty, you are returning 0. What would happen actually if it has only one element? Your mean price would be prices 0, but max profit would be still 0. So it basically will return 0 in this case. So let's run this code and see actually if there is anything wrong. Yeah, seems like everything is working. Let's submit this code and see if there is anything. I think it's good now. There are a few more problems for this Leetcode. You will find it best time to buy and sell stock with number 2 and 3. Those are basically medium difficulty problem where you can do multiple transactions. But for this specific problem, we only did one transaction so that we can figure it out with the order n square solution, order n solution. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.